you can definitely do it with this cooler bag. Welcome back, first of all, Kelly. Kelly is back. Beautiful baby girl, Ivy.
Her name's Ivy. She's 8 weeks old yesterday.
Yes. Hey, this is gonna come in handy for you then.
This will come in very handy, actually.
Okay, so let me show you. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the thing. This is one of those practical purchases. It's from Built New York. If you have spent, you know, $200, $300 on that cooler with the name brand that, you know.
We know the brand.
We know the brand.
Yeah, well, there's several brands, but there's a very expensive one out there.
This is such a better option because it's that same technology to keep your food and drink cold or hot for days. And it is the highest premium quality, huge capacity on this. We've never done it at this price, more than half off today. Look at this, and with our flex payment, $13.99. So, Kelly, walk us through Built New York, first of all.
Yeah, so Built New York, their motto is the good life to go. It's one of my very favorite mottos, but this bag in particular is, you know, over half off. Grab one to keep and one to give away.
Absolutely.
As a gift, because this is that same exact technology that all these expensive brands that are charging you $400 for a cooler, and there's several brands out there, and you know the brand names, but we're not charging you $400, we're giving you the same technology. I wanna show you some of the features of Built New York, because we're talking 18-inch wide opening. That means it's easy to get ice in and out of, okay? It'll also hold 30 pounds of ice, or it'll hold 32 cans and 10 pounds of ice. It has what we call our tough shell fabric, and what that means is it's totally tear-proof and resistant to tears and rips. We're giving you a lifetime warranty. I'll talk about the fabric a little bit more when you can look at it, but that welded seam means it's bonded with heat and pressure. That means it's not just stitched, so it's not gonna break, okay? You can see how that wide mouth opening works perfectly for getting ice in and out. The #1 complaint about other brands is that they have these tiny little openings.
Yes, you can't get anything in there.
You need like a funnel to get things in and out. We have this big, beautiful wide mouth opening. The freeze lock insulation that we're talking about in the video, I'm gonna explain more about because that's really important. But of course, that large capacity, okay? We're talking 30 pounds of ice or, you know, 32 pounds and 10 pounds of ice. So the welded seams means it's not gonna break. Lifetime warranty on this, lifetime. If you have an issue with this cooler, we will repair or replace it. It comes free with a little bottle opener. Like that idea, never have to have a can that you can't get open or a bottle you can't get open. But truly what's most important is that it keeps your ice cold for days.
Well, and we have 3 colors left at this point.
I know, we're selling out of the colors quickly.
Price is crazy bananas. And even our clearance pricing, you have 30 days to get everything home. Try it out and see what we're talking about. But this is called mauve wood. It's this beautiful pink.
It's pink.
The one you were showing us that's in the front here, that's called a blue sparkle. And then we do have the olive. And the olive is great if you have like a hunter or a fisherman or someone who's into
very
sports.
Adventuresome.
Doesn't it? So those are your 3 choices. And keep in mind, this would be part of that. Once you spend $75 on clearance, you get free shipping on your entire cart.
You gotta get 2 of these because I want you to keep one and put one as a gift for brother, sister, aunt, uncle. You know, we're talking, 20 inches really in the top opening. It's that wide mouth opening. If you've ever seen that expensive brand or read some reviews from it, people have such a hard time getting in and out of it. It's the #1 complaint. We've really upgraded it. You can see, this is just an example of my life, the big box store shopping.
Yes.
You go to the big box store, you buy the frozen shrimp, or maybe you buy the sour cream, or you buy the popsicles, and guess what? You can't run a single errand because they're gonna be melted by the time you get home.
And they don't give you a big box
They don't give you,
to even get it home
you gotta
warm.
bring your own box or your own bag. Guess what? Because I had a gallon of ice cream in here, a gallon of milk in here. That freeze lock insulation, once you drop the temperature with something frozen, like a bag of ice or a gallon of ice cream, it will lock in the frozen. So all the other things I put in here will lock to that below 32 degrees.
Well, and I love that you can also zip this shut and roll it down and get all the excess air out of there. And this is a perfect example of the practicality of this, right? The everyday. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. But then what about the fun extra times? Like if it is gonna be tailgating, football
golf
season.
outings. I know you're not supposed to bring beer on the golf course, but my husband has been known to break the rules once or twice, or whether it's just bottles of water to keep on the golf course. Maybe this is for the adventurer, the hunter, the fisherman, the person, you said ice fishing. Okay, this will also keep things hot.
Is that, you got an example
hour upon hour. Yeah, let me go down front here. So for example, maybe this is for somebody that has a deer stand and they're going hunting and they want hot coffee throughout the day, or somebody wants hot soup while they're ice fishing.
Or you're just going to a party and you're bringing a hot dish.
You're bringing a hot that dish, right? So this will also keep things hot. The freeze lock insulation just locks in that temperature. So here's some soup or some stew, or maybe it's a thermos of coffee. This is still piping hot. It will remain piping hot for hour after hour. But if you're thinking about mostly using this as a cooler, I want to give you an example of my own, you know, life. We actually had, we used it as a party bucket, right? So you can fill it with ice and put it as a party bucket. And we had forgotten about it. 2 days later, we went outside and there were still pieces of ice cube. And this is Florida.
The party that never ends.
The party that never ends. And we were like, oh, we have to dump out the water from the cooler. No, we were still dumping out chunks of ice from our cooler.
And it is waterproof and leak proof, correct?
It's waterproof and leak proof. And I'll show you that. We put little rubber duckies in here to show you literally how waterproof it is. This is filled with water, right? So no water's leaking out and around. But what's also great about waterproof and leak proof that you don't get with those foam coolers or those hard-sided coolers is that when you set this down at the beach or the lake and it gets sand,
oh my gosh,
it's not going to stick to the outside. You're not going to take half the beach home with you in the backseat of your car because it's not going to condensate. So for so many reasons, but most importantly, the end of season sale. I love me a good end of season sale. I'm buying sandals and I'm buying coolers.
And this is such a good gift idea. That person that has everything, the outdoors person, the mom, the college student who's going to the beach or tailgating, anybody, men or women, anybody will use this. Anybody
that's in the path of this hurricane, which is like half the East Coast right now.
I know, it's crazy.
You know, think about the expensive chicken breasts, the steaks, the pork chops that you have in your freezer that cost you an arm and a leg that are now maybe gonna go bad. You could keep them frozen for days inside here. This could be part of your hurricane preparedness kit. This is certainly part of my hurricane preparedness kit, a bottle of champagne. Maybe I'm bringing that to Michelle's house. Or, you know, it's Christmas or it's Thanksgiving, it's Hanukkah, and you are traveling halfway across the state and you want to bring the big party platter. Stay cold, stay hot.
So many uses. Here's the thing. There's the lifetime warranty, which I think is unbelievable. Same technology as those ones you see out there that are easily 3 times this price and then some.
Okay, and they get some negative comments about the way you have to load them in and out.
They do, and these have beautiful colors. They also are going to keep things cold or hot up to days. I mean, seriously, the quality on this is so premium. You don't have to worry about puncture or tearing or ripping. The capacity is huge, but the biggest thing to me is the value. This was originally $150. So it is more than half off for you today, and we still have 5 flexible payments, so $13.99.
And that's what I'm saying. If you want to get 2 and just keep one and gift one, keep one for Uncle Joe or Bob. I gave one to my brother because he kind of likes to camp. He does like the float trips out in the Midwest. But here's what I love about it. So this fabric here is what we call our tough shell fabric. It's 1,000 denier, but what that means is it's made out of the same material that they make whitewater rafts.
That's crazy.
Think about a whitewater raft. You ever been whitewater rafting down like the Rio Grande or something, and it has to hit a bunch of sharp rocks, and you really don't want a whitewater raft to puncture or you're in trouble.
No.
Same thing with your cooler, right? So this can take a tumble out of the back of the truck, right? At a tailgate
or
party.
You're dragging it down to the beach.
Or,
it's
you know,
heavy,
whatever
and you
just you decide to drag it or whatever.
You know what, that's actually a good point too. Even if it is heavy, I love the padding that you get on the shoulder strap and the way that it's balanced. It actually makes it very easy to carry. Also, something to keep in mind, if you are thinking of picking up a couple of these, maybe you want them for holiday gifts, if you spend $75 or more on clearance, you get free shipping. So in this case, if you did get 2 of these, you wouldn't be paying for any shipping or handling on that. That's only good through today. That's part of our Labor Day sale.
And I love that. And maybe you're just picking up 2, then there'll be free shipping on them. If you were ever in Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts and you had those wet dry bags to keep your clothes, you know, maybe nowadays we sell them for cell phones and stuff like that. That's the same technology. It's that roll top, right? So when you get this home, you'll recognize the materials. This is made out of the same stuff that they make wetsuits. I mean, this is to die for, some of these materials. This is the highest quality.
Something I'd love to address if we could, Kelly. We're live on Facebook right now, and Ashley is saying with her coolers with different brands, she's had issues with zippers before. Can we take a close look at this zipper? Maybe
True story. I've read some of those reviews as well with other brands. They're hard to get into and out of, and there's actually like grease you have to put on their zippers. It's a bunch of different brands. Ours is just a traditional zipper, and the way, because theirs are waterproof zippers, right? They're hard to open and close. But the way we make ours waterproof is so much simpler, and it's such a better technology. It's the roll top.
There you go.
So it's a traditional zipper, and then you want to waterproof it, you roll that top down.
And it is a wider opening as well. So if you've ever had problem in the past, Ashley, with getting things into and out of them, you don't have that problem with this one.
She'll love this, Ashley. If you've owned other brands or you've played with other brands out, you know, and looked at the price tag and decided against purchasing them, you'll really like this cooler bag.
And this kind of off topic, but Beth is saying she thought that she hadn't seen you in a while, and She didn't know where you had gone. Kelly's back. She had a sweet baby girl.
I did.
8 weeks ago now.
She was 8 weeks yesterday. She's 8 weeks in a day, and Daddy's playing Mr. Mom today. And it's been fun to look at the pictures. He looks
Very
a little
good.
frazzled.
I know. Well, you know what? She seems like a little sweetheart from the photos I've seen. Thank you so much for this presentation.
Yes.
Don't forget, everybody, this clearance price, you still have 30 days to get it home. Send it back if you're not happy. But the sale doesn't last forever. That free shipping on $75 or more in clearance is only for today as well. Have you seen our Today Special?
Yeah.